Hello and welcome. And what we have here to look at today is an engine which I picked up in a barn sale actually. I was unable to identify it other than I knew it was a PAW engine, but thanks to Mark Robinson, a fellow club member and a very knowledgeable chap when it comes to these old engines and newer diesel engines, this is a PAW engine with what looks like a homemade exhaust. Unlike many engines, there are no markings on it to distinguish its capacity or any identification marks, but thankfully Mark was able to tell me that it's a 2.5cc engine. Obviously it's fitted with radio control, extremely gunked up and solid, so it will need heating up with a heat gun. That's the normal approach I take, and some fuel running through it, and then once that's done, we'll give it a go. So thanks to Mark Robinson once again. Let's have a little bit of smelly engine fun with this PAW diesel. So let's get this clamped in. It's a little bit awkward with the position of the silencer, but if I push it far enough back, I think I'll manage. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Let's just nip this up a little so it doesn't fall about. Great little stand this. Once again, it's one that I picked up at a swap meet. Comes complete with a orange receiver which binds well with the that's no good. I'll have to move it forward. Is it forward? I've got to clear the silencer and that's no good. That's it. I'm gonna have to push it right back. Sorry, it comes with a receiver, a cheap orange receiver, but that binds really well with Radio Master, and a servo which I can't use here because the carb's on the other side. For today it won't matter. It's ideal if you want to play around with engines. I struggle for a long time just making bespoke stands every time I wanted to try an engine, and this really does encourage you to get the engines out and run them, because it's not a major deal setting them up. That's the job done. Yeah, it's very stiff, this engine. A bit of heat on here will help, I think. I'll remove this because I don't want this bouncing around when it's running, and we'll get it out in the stand. Not just yet. I don't think it's 7 in the morning. The neighbours will be very pleased, so we'll wait for a more reasonable hour and then I'll get it outside and give it a go. Let's put some heat on it then. I suspect that's all. Yeah, that's all it's going to need, and then some fuel running through. Still very stiff. It's got a great compression. Now fingers crossed, that's all it's going to need. Quite a thump on that. Yeah, I hope that's going to do the job. Let's give it a go. I have to confess, I had a go at starting this with absolutely no luck at all. So I took the carb off, had a close look at it, quick clean. It was on the wrong way around, so I've swapped it round because the air bleed, I think, should be in the front. I've pushed a very fine wire through that. I suspect it was blocked and that was part of the reason. took the needle valve out, took the whole assembly part and just give it a good wipe down, we'll give it another go, see how that goes. Well, here goes, bit Heath Robinson setup, but give it a bit more fuel. That's encouraging, isn't it? A bit more. That up a touch. Ooh, sounds good. That's with the throttle shut. Let's open the throttle. Close it down. Try again. Ooh. Not sure if it needs more or less fuel. Let's see. God only knows how long this engine's sat. It's all sounding good. Come on. That tip over's lovely. Well, there you have it. Isn't that sweet? I'm sure the settings aren't totally correct. I tried to start it before I videoed, not a thing. Took this apart, it was all gunked up. The air bleed hole I think was blocked. Somewhere near now. That's well worth playing with. So I'm going to go to AutoZone. We're going to have a look at the plans, and this is going to be a winter build project. What a gorgeous engine. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Take care.